you're used to a certain thing, right?
Right, that's it.
He comes from Belichick. He comes from that discipline. He comes from the Patriot way. He brought that same discipline to Tampa. They won a Super Bowl. Then he believed that, maybe I could be able to, dictate a little more, and realize that's not the way it works, right? So now he's in a situation that this is foreign to him.
Yeah.
Losing is foreign to Tom Brady.
Yo, Beth, that shit crazy.
On a Saturday, it's All Even with your boy Barry Grant. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at All Even Podcast. You can listen to the show on Megaphone as well as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I'm all over the place, man. And trust me, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment, because the page is growing. Got some homies in the building. Oh, Claw came to work today. I'm telling you, man, you're here one week, you're out the next week. You in Dubai, you in Miami, you all over the place, but you're not here.
Here in spirit, bro.
Are you really?
Oh, am I really?
I didn't miss you last week. I really didn't.
So then you didn't miss me.
Yeah, I didn't miss you.
Oh, you didn't have your glasses, you probably couldn't see me.
No.
Hey.
And we have Mr. Banned. Nicole said that he was banned from the studio, but he shows up here again. What's up, guys?
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
But yeah, go into also, subscribe to the Grid Network. Like, share, and comment on the YouTube channel. We on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, lots to get into. Thursday night football. That game was okay. Thursday night games has been a wash all year, but that game was interesting. We got Nathaniel Hackett news. I like to talk about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nathaniel Hackett? Yeah. That's the head coach of the Denver Broncos.
Gotcha.
Man.
Love the guy.
Yeah.
It's a mess over there, bro.
Disaster. We got NFL picks. I'm going to talk about the Lakers. You see, why you got to laugh already? Talk about the Nets. There's some interesting teams that have started very slow in the NBA right now. NBA, there's some breaking news with the NBA in regards to what the owners want. And the Players Association is not happy about it. John Wall is upset with the Rockets for how they handled him last year. That's an interesting topic. Athletes are leaving Donda Sports. That was a thing.
Atrocity.
Aaron Judge, where does he land? Right? That's big news.
Mets.
Yeah.
Mets.
And Serena Williams said that she's not retired.
I figured that.
Interesting. And then the greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week.
Dummy, yeah.
So, before I get into anything, obviously, I like to speak about the latest Kanye news. Love it. Love to talk about Kanye, right? He's canceled now. We all know this, right? He's canceled. Everybody is abandoning ship. We had Adidas leave him. We had who else? Balenciaga left him. Who else? Gap.
Oh, yeah, Gap.
Bank.
Skechers kicked him
So,
out.
yeah,
See, he walked into the Skechers building and they escorted his ass out. What are your thoughts on this whole Kanye thing? Now, I understand my two guys right here, they have different takes. I was talking to CASSO this week. Was it this week we were talking about it, CASSO?
One of them days, yeah, one of them days.
And I was telling you that, the message may be sound in regards to some aspects of it. The messenger ain't. And a lot of times, that's where the gems get lost.
Yeah.
Because it's like if people can't invest into the person that's saying it, the gems don't really hit. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your take on the whole thing about him scorching earth and then everybody's kind of like responding to like, all right, we have to distance ourselves from this dude, like for the first time ever. Because Kanye has said some wild stuff in his history, right? From the time that he had that awkward thing about George Bush doesn't like black people.
That's where it all started.
Right? I mean,
Everything started.
it was just this awkward pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, from where it is now, like, thoughts, please.
Well, I think at this point, you know, today, I still think it's a strategic play on his part. Because I saw something on that same Drink Champs interview where he's stressing this, I forgot what the comment was, but he's like, he said it twice to make sure it was heard. He didn't have to say it twice, you know what I mean? But that's something like, but like, I feel like, you know, I don't know all of the facts about it, but like he's trying to get out of these contracts that he's binded in.
Okay.
That Drink Champs interview, he was talking that talk, man. Like, I saw nothing wrong. I don't really see what people are like going crazy about. Like, oh, this guy's crazy, this guy's nuts. He was talking facts throughout.
So him idolizing Hitler.
Where'd that come from?
He said that.
He said that where?
Yeah. He said it numerous times.
I need to see it. Me personally, I just haven't seen it.
He said that.
What's the words?
That
what
he understands Hitler's side of things in regards to like how he went about business.
You know, it was something, sorry to take you off this point. There was something I looked at, I thought was very interesting, but I gotta dig in it more. I just glanced at it. The actual term anti-Semitism, like the actual meaning of it, the origin. It kind of, you know, people could look it up. I don't know, I forget what it was exactly, but it kind of spoke more, for me after I read it, it spoke more to, I think it was the Aryans that was involved in that, like around the Holocaust time. And I think he's poking the Jewish people with that White Lives Matter stuff. I think that's where he was going. That's just my take on it. He's trying to poke them. Because the main thing I keep seeing is that he's trying to poke these...
you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think that you're a smarter person than Kanye is. You see how deep a thinker you are? Most of the stuff that I hear from Kanye's mouth is regurgitated from somebody else that he hears it from.
I'm going to be sure.
That's the problem that I have with him, is that when we speak, I know that those are like coming from you.
I'm observing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, your thoughts are your thoughts. Whether we agree or disagree, they're your thoughts. I know that they came from you. From him, it's regurgitated. When you tell me about Candace Owens shit and you regurgitate her stuff back to me, I'm not listening.
And that's
you,
the
bro.
thing. I don't be in that Candace Owens side of things, so I don't know that part.
And that's fair. You gonna stay out of that. And the problem that I got with him is that this is who Kanye is. He's always been egotistical. He's always been self-centered. He's always been self-driven. The things that made him great are the things that are eroding his character now. So he's the same person. Nothing changed with him. It's just the fact that people are actually like, I mean, we love your music, we love how you move, but enough's enough. Because at the end of the day, he went on, what's the dude's name? Pierce Morgan show and apologized about his comments. I haven't heard an apology about all the disparaging things you said about black people. But yet you apologize for your, whether it be wholeheartedly or not, you still said it.
The slavery was a choice thing.
Yeah. Now I'm talking about like all the stuff that he said, some wild stuff about black people over the years. He said wild stuff about Boosie. He said wild stuff about Diddy. He said wild stuff about so many different people. I don't hear apologies on that side.
Like what is wild? Because I'm like I said, I'm not informed on those things like the Boosie and the Diddy stuff. Like what
certain language that he uses is certain language that racist people use.
I gotta look into that.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like, so if he's talking about you, he's gonna use the same rhetoric that somebody who doesn't like you because of how you look will use. That's corny.
I gotta hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's corny.
I gotta check in.
For me, it's like, all right, you can have your view, but when you sound like that, there's only one thing that comes to my mind: Uncle Tom. And he's always had that Uncle Tom feel to me. He's a dude that's, if it don't work for him, it got to get burned. He got to burn it to the ground if it doesn't work for him. So he doesn't have a side. There's no, I keep hearing him say, yo, it's, I'm doing it for my people. Who are your people? Who are your people?
Prior to that, but like I said, me just stepping into that Drink Champs interview, I had no problem with it, bro. I felt like he was talking that talk.
And look, a lot of people feel the way you feel, and that's fine. I'm just saying that at some point, I said it last week, people need to stop putting a mic in his face. They need to stop putting cameras in his face, and he needs to go away. You be rich.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Yeah, he ain't going
is
nowhere.
that he's so egotistical and narcissistic that he won't go away, and it's gonna make it worse. And my problem with people is that you want to support somebody, cool, but they do it to the person's detriment. Like, somebody might be crying out for help in certain ways. And because people are such followers, right? Sheep, that they're just, oh yeah, I support. Come on, you're not doing him no favors. If I'm your friend, if I'm your man, and you see me eroding in front of you, you're not gonna continue to say, you know what, I'm gonna just continue to support him. Now you're gonna try to help me the best way you can. You're not gonna keep allowing me to go down a downward spiral. It's not helping nobody, and I don't see nobody helping him. They're just putting a mic in front of his face because why? They want to monetize him because he's hot right now, and he's hot for the wrong reasons. It's hot for the wrong reasons. And because he's so narcissistic, it don't matter to him. Whatever press he gets is good press for him. It's a problem. Just like I said about Will Smith. Will Smith eroded in front of us for years until he snapped. And instead of him doing a interview tour, apologizing for all the bullshit he was doing, smacking Chris Rock, he went away. No, now when he came back, it looked like it was a hostage interview. Yeah, it did. But at least he took time to disappear for a while. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just lay low. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, it makes me really know that he's not a street dude. Because if he was a street dude, he would understand, all right, the block is hot right now. I gotta lay low. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of gather myself and come back. Nah, he just still out there.
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares in that regard.
Doesn't care.
Nah, I don't think
he doesn't care.
Not in that regard. I don't think he cares. Like, whatever his motive is, he don't care to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like he feels like he's oppressed. You know what I mean? I'm saying what I think he feels like.
I'm worth $500 million and I'm oppressed.
The thing is with that.
N-word, please.
The thing is with that though is like money. You have all this money, but even like with the Sway interview, right? Back in the day when he was trying to get his clothes off and stuff back in the day. Right. And he's trying to find out how to do it and all that. Sway telling him how to do it.
You don't got the answers, Sway.
Right. And it's like, I feel like he's running into doors. Every time he runs into doors that are closed, he wants to know why these doors are closed and he's trying to get them joints open type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna... And
you're 100% right. You're 1,000, 1,000,000% right. You know why? He doesn't understand it because he's slow.
And then there's things we as a people, we don't know, bro.
And that's fine.
There's levels to this,
levels
like
to everything, right? There's levels to everything.
Certain levels, bro.
But there's certain people that got the clearance, right? Certain people that got level 7 clearance, right?
Right.
Some people can only get to level 3, level 4 clearance. That's good enough. Should be good enough for you. If I can get to level 4 clearance, and I'm worth $500 million, that door that's not open for me, I'll be all right with that. Because I can be able to influence my community. I can be able to help my people. I can support my family. I can do all the things that I want to do and move around and create change my way. I don't need to kick down every door.
That's the key word, though. Your way.
Yeah.
His way is whatever.
His way is chaos.
But his
Correct.
way is his way, though.
His way is his way.
It's you to say his way is chaos. It's chaos for you, but not chaos for him.
But Claude, what I'm saying is that it's chaos because what you're seeing in front of you is everything that he's worked for is closing.
I don't feel that way, though.
I don't think so,
I honestly
bro.
don't feel-
You seen it.
We're gonna see what happens
Yeah,
in
that's
the
the
coming
thing.
months.
I wanna see what happens.
Because if this is what it is, right? Then all the stuff that people say, yo, I think there's a big plan coming, and the big plan doesn't come. What's the excuse then? Because that's the thing for me is that I always like the people that support Kanye fully almost are in line with conspiracy theories. They are.
And I'm into that. I'm into everything.
You
bro.
see what I'm saying? So it's like
into
it's
everything.
for people who are like, I don't know, man. This don't look right to me. You're gonna go into that rabbit hole. You're going to go ahead and dig further because it don't make sense to you. But what happens if the road ends there? Then what?
We gotta see.
You see what I'm saying?
just it.
It
I mean,
never
then
ends.
then you find out.
You recalibrate.
never
You do
ends.
your
I
thing.
think the way you can make that correlation to see how those two go hand in hand is because the fact that it's free thought.
Right.
It's not passed down from business to business or media person to media person. It's what if we do this? It's the what if culture.
Yeah.
What if we think outside this and create this and create? And that's pretty much as a supportive of what he's been doing as far as art wise, what he's did with his whole career. What if I wear a pink polo? What would happen? What if I wear Louis Vuitton? What would happen? What if I make the first Louis Vuitton sneakers? What would happen? It's all these things that would happen. Now, granted, the things he does wrong, by all means, he's his own man. He got to deal with his own devils and own demons he got to deal with. But in hindsight, the message is pretty pure as far as when you overcome these obstacles that looked impossible throughout your whole career. You know what I'm saying? You have a track record bigger than, you have a LeBron-esque track record, respectfully.
All of those things are fine, but when you start to disparage black people, when you start to disparage different people, and you don't apologize for those particular
By all
things,
means,
I can't respect you.
By all means.
Like the creative side of you, all of that is cool. I will never take that away from Kanye. But when you go there and continue to stand on that, it makes you look crazy for the people that support you that look like you.
But here's a comparison. Let me see
Like,
if-
think about that. If I'm a talk crazy about people that look like me, and I still want you to support me.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it.
in your same argument, or not to even defend anybody.
Shouts to you giving me this Gangrel glass though.
Ding, ding, ding,
In the
ding.
same breath, bro, not to, hold anybody down or nothing like that. But if he said things bad about people, right? Isn't Michael Jordan no better for still selling sneakers that are high priced to kids that are dying from? And not saying, yo, I'm sorry about that. I feel bad that this happened.
Michael Jordan did apologize.
You did?
So that'd be good.
Yeah. See?
What does that do though?
What did it do? It's still happening. Ain't
still
stopping.
happening. What does that
He's
do?
still a billionaire off them sneakers.
But the thing is, what y'all don't understand is that when somebody apologizes, it's accountability. You can be able to say, this was not my intention. I apologize.
All right. What did he say
What?
to Boosie? What did he say to Diddy? I'm not in the knowing that on that regard. What did he say?
Dude, you're gonna have to look it up, bro. Like I told you, he was using rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, this show gonna be on YouTube. I can't be spilling stuff that
Say less.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
I ain't trying to get flagged. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check it out.
But at the same time, it's like he used rhetoric. He used things or said some stuff where if we was in Nebraska, in a white part of town in Nebraska, riding through Nebraska.
My man Meth.
That's the type of stuff we talking about. Like, that's the type.
I'm the illest in Nebraska, baby.
That's the type of language we talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you looking at somebody that looks like you and you talking that stuff?
On that front, was he being attacked?
No.
First?
No.
He went on the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindsight, not defending. And I don't want to discredit nobody else's platform, but you got to understand that platform that he went on, you completely inebriated.
No, he did that before though.
So we talking about two different things. I'm thinking you talking about that. You still talking about the Drink Champs episode?
No, I wasn't talking about that.
I'm talking about everything. He's done a whole bunch of stuff.
I mean, either or.
You see what I'm saying? It's always I can see, like, that's the thing I don't like when people are talking about Kanye. It's like they always are okay with some part of it. I understand. I wish people in our life would go to bat for our people like that, the way a lot of people go to bat for Kanye and they don't even know that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I don't have people like that, much people. I probably got like maybe 5 or 6 people that go to bat for me like that. And they know me. We don't know him.
Yeah, I gotta hear it.
You appreciate his music. You appreciate his impact on the culture. You don't know that motherfucker. You don't know him. So people need to stop talking like they know him. Because what I've seen in the 20 years since Kanye has been around is an egotistical, narcissistic dude that's out for self, and he's made a great career for himself. But at some point, when you continue to behave that way, it catches up to you. People are like, that's not cool anymore. For you to just go off the rails and just say what you want to say because you got a new album out. Song's hot. At some point, it gets old. That record gets old. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, what happens to those kids in the Donda Academy wearing the garbage bags? I think their school's closed now. School closed. So all those kids that was paying the parents paying tuition $15,000. Where that money at now? They getting refunds? Huh? They getting refunds?
I don't know. First I'm hearing that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So for all the people, like, hey, well, he got another plan going. I hope he got a plan to pay back those fucking parents. I hope he got that plan. All the money that JP Morgan took out of that bank, he better make sure he get his money back to those parents.
Time will tell, man. That's the beauty. Time will tell everything.
Time will tell. Like I said, that motherfucker's crazy. And I'll say it to his face. Any one of y'all go crazy like that, I'm going to say the same thing to y'all. Y'all crazy. All right? Y'all crazy. And you need some help. Coming up after the break, Thursday Night Football. We're going to talk about that game. Tom Brady against Lamar Jackson. Was that an interesting game?
Pay the man.
After this.
Yo, it's your man DJ G Money from that Flip the Script podcast. You see it? We in the studio right now. Flip, shut up. Yeah. Oh, listen. Shout out to the All Even podcast. My man Barry Grant Jr. What's up, man? What happened? What you want to say to the people?
Shout out somebody else's podcast?
Yeah, my nigga the joint. What's up?
All Even.
All Even podcast.
Yo, it ain't even up here, boy. We put this yo, what's up, man? All Even. Yo, you. Oh my God. What's up with you, man? Now that's a shout out. You keeping this?
Yeah, keep all that. You want to jump
All
on the
Even
camera?
podcast, right?
Yeah, All
Shout out
Even.
to All Even podcast, right? All Even. That's your man.
My man.
All right, shout out to All Even podcast.
100%. He cool. Is he cool? Let me see. Is he cool?
G. What is it, G? Oh. Shout out, G. Oh.
Welcome back, y'all. So, Thursday Night Football. We had the Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens win the game. What was the score, Claw? It was
close though.
27-22?
Yeah.
26-22 or 27-22. But Lamar Jackson had a great second half. They ran the ball effectively. And Lamar Jackson, made his case of pay me now, right? He wants the bag, right?
Man.
I think the Ravens, Ravens were my sleeper Super Bowl pick this year. I think if they can stay healthy, they got a shot. Lamar Jackson has a shot of being really, really, I think he can be the MVP this year if he continues to play the way he's playing. Last 2 games, he's been a little shaky, but, I like their team, man. I like Harbaugh. I like that organization, but if we're going to talk about the other side of it, what the hell is going on with Tampa?
Tom Brady, baby.
Bruce Arians was the key to that success.
There you go. There you go, sir.
Who was the quarterback? The other coach now, who's Jets coach?
Oh, Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles wasn't a good head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, Todd Bowles did have success with the Jets, though, Chloe. He did. But I hear what you're saying, though. I think a lot of guys, they're great coordinators. But when they get that head coaching job, it's a different situation. Like, you got to be the head coach of the entire team. You're not just focused on one side of the ball.
Right.
But for the Tampa Bay Bucs, I mean, you kind of get what you asked for. Tom Brady negotiated all of this. Like, he was trying to maneuver himself to go to Miami. He was trying to get out of Tampa. He wanted Bruce Arians, he didn't want Bruce Arians to coach the team anymore. So what did they do? They took him out of the head coaching job. They put him in the front office, and they gave Todd Bowles the job. So the fact that they're struggling now, you get what you asked for, Brady.
I honestly think Brady wanted to stay retired, and then he tried to do the Miami thing, and it backfired.
Well, I think he wanted to stay retired because he knew he was trying to get out of Tampa.
Right. But
Yeah.
he wanted to finesse the whole move to go to Miami.
Right.
And it backfired. And if he didn't do it, if he didn't stay, I think he would have got hit with some tampering type of.
Possible.
So I think that's the whole play. And it just blew up in his face, and now he's just eating it.
Now,
Pause.
do you see Tampa Bay turning around? Because at this point right now, they're 3-5. They're on a 3-game losing streak, I believe, or a 4-game losing streak it is. Do you see them turning around? I mean, the NFC South is a weak division, and I think that even them at 3-5 right now, they still have a good shot at winning the division.
If you know Brady, it ain't on until November.
Right.
December. That's when he heats
When you
up,
count him out, then
and
he starts to turn it up, right?
Slowly but surely. You see him like this, we talk about it this week, and then the next 6 weeks we don't say nothing. And they're already at the top of the division.
But they don't have any weapons, though, Chloe. Like, it's Mike Evans or nothing.
Julio showed life yesterday.
Julio showed life, and then he gonna be.
He showed life. I mean, I'm not to say he's the one.
He gonna be on that. He gonna be on that life support machine soon because.
And they got that tight end that came up too. What's Otto?
Yeah, he's decent. He didn't have a good game on Thursday, but they don't have any weapons. And the sad part is that they throw the ball the most in the NFL right now.
Just looking at the stats,
they throw the ball, I think, like 70% of the time, which means that they don't rush the football. They only ran it 15 times on Thursday. So it's like, that's not a formula of success if you're going to allow Tom Brady to throw the ball 40 to 50 times a game.
That's true.
Especially with no weapons. There's no AB. Chris Godwin is not the guy that he was before, right? Before the ACL surgery. Mike Evans is the only guy, but they're triple teaming Mike Evans. Mm-hmm. There's no Gronk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
offensive line is poor. So there's a whole bunch of things that are playing a factor here. You know what I'm saying? As well as,
don't forget the main factor.
As well as officially today.
Yep.
Checked out.
Giselle and Tom Brady are divorced. He put it on his IG. They've separated. It's official. So all of these things are weighing on this guy, and it's like I just don't. As great as Tom Brady has been in his career, he's the GOAT. He's this. He's Mr. Comeback. He's 7 Super Bowls. He's all of these things. Father Time waits for no man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at some point, even Jordan looked average in Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Still the god, though.
He was good, but he wasn't 98 good.
No, of course not.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have a team that could be able to propel him to where he needed. Brady's in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? There's no weapons. The offensive line is not that great. It's just not a good situation for him.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I ran his course for the most part.
Right, and my thing is that, does he come back for another year to try to salvage it, or is this it?
If this is the course right now, I wouldn't.
Can't see him coming back.
I
Right?
wouldn't want to come back. If I'm Tom Brady, why come back to a bad situation?
And he ain't got no Giselle. So
He ain't got no Giselle.
might as well keep playing.
You go and look at it
That's why I
like
think
this.
he gonna stay.
Might as well
All
keep playing.
all he probably needs is a bye week, man. He's got a rough first half of the season. Probably just need a bye week. He's a brand new man, about to do some ayahuasca with Aaron Rodgers and come back. You're right.
He gonna be in Giselle DMs about 3 weeks later. Look.
Yo, that AB joint is
It's
funny,
like,
man.
I know the kids is like, just come over.
You see the AB trolling?
Yo, AB,
AB said?
his troll game is on 50 level right now.
Yeah.
It's OD.
He in her DMs?
It's bad. Nah, he's not in her DMs, but he's posting a whole bunch of nonsense.
He photoshopping.
Like photoshopping crazy, bro. It's
then
bad.
he had the picture with they won the Super Bowl as he was hugging her. So
Yo.
you know he going.
Hey, you know what it is? AB can do that. AB can do that. You know why? Because Tom Brady can't fight. Tom Brady ain't fighting nobody.
true.
So he ain't gonna catch no hands. But I mean, I feel bad. I do feel bad for Brady. I do.
You feel bad?
I feel bad, son.
Like in what sense? The human sense? Yeah, he got shirts. He got shirts.
That shirt
He
fire though.
got shirts.
In the human,
Oh
in the
my
human
God.
sense, or the football sense?
That's actually a good question. I think both. I think both.
I think, yeah.
You know why I say both? Because it's like, all right, you're used to a certain thing, right?
Right. That's it.
He comes from Belichick. He comes from that discipline. He comes from the Patriot way. He brought that same discipline to Tampa. They won a Super Bowl. Then he believed that, maybe I could be able to, dictate a little more, and realize that's not the way it works, right? So now he's in a situation that this is foreign to him.
Yeah.
Losing is foreign to Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's never been 3-5 in his entire career. At any point. At any point.
What was that stat I kept hearing? He since his rookie year.
Yeah.
Something like. Is it the record or is it? Never mind.
It's something like that. I think.
I forget what the record was.
Bro, he's pretty much do the LeVar Ball. Never lost. He ain't never had no bad record, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for him, he's looking around like, all right, I yelled at my offensive line. I'm yelling at these wide receivers to get it right, to run the right routes. Even Mike Evans ran a wrong route in the red zone.
Running hard enough, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's just like he's like, yo, I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying?
He dropped that pass though.
He dropped that pass, and then Giselle left.
Same week, bro.
So he home by himself.
I know she tight because she wanted him to retire.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Hold on, son. I'm gonna defend Tom Brady right now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna defend Tom Brady right now.
I'm gonna defend this.
I'm defending Tom Brady.
I'm gonna defend AB.
Hold on. There you go. There you go.
I like AB.
I'm defending Tom Brady right now. Hold on. I'm throwing shots at Giselle. Look,
Let's do it.
for what I heard, right, and it could be rumors, right? It could be nothing, but they was like, this all started with him going to Florida. Yo, he only been in Florida 3 years.
That's true.
Come on now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? She must have been plotting her exit for mad long, son. She didn't want no Tom Brady. She wanted to go back to modeling. She didn't care about no Brady. I saw the Vanity Fair article talk about it's my turn now. I'm going back. You 40 years old modeling. Anybody trying to see no 40-year-old Giselle? We like 20-year-old models. We don't like the 40-year-old models.
That's a fact.
Speak for yourself.
What we doing? What we doing, man? Nah, I'm sticking up for Tom Brady. I don't care. He's a champion, okay? He's a Super Bowl champion 7 times, 4-time MVP. The man wants to keep playing. Let him play.
Yo,
Let the man play.
Here's the thing, bro. Put it like this: if you're gonna stick up for him, stick up for him for the reason of, what if he's a man of his word and said, nope, I said I would fill out this contract and I'm going to do that. I felt bad retiring because you asked me to. Babe, I can't do it. I'm a man of my word.
That's what he said.
Man of my
I'm a
word.
man of my word.
But that's what he said, though.
Do it.
He retired because of her, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Because she
she
put the
wanted
pressure
to-
on
And then
him.
he probably was in the crib.
And he was home miserable.
And
know how that
they
go,
probably
bitch?
can't stand each other. It's like, yo, nah, this ain't it. Like, I'm going to go back to the game.
Like,
When
you
he-
know how it was, Claude? Like, with your
Because he might be like your guy that you saw the other day plastered on the sidewalk.
Oh,
like,
facts.
every night.
Hit that turn hard.
Guy crashing out at 9 p.m.
So the
car.
the man jumped in his car.
Just sitting in the garage with the engine running.
And you looking at his
saw
house.
his door, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to stay in here for another 6
That's
hours.
it.
Yeah.
He hates his family.
You don't want to, I mean, look, not everybody can make that adjustment.
So what you trying to say, that Tom Brady hates his family?
No, I'm trying to say that a guy made an obligation and he said, you know what, I feel bad, it's part of my legacy and I want to fulfill it out here. And then I'll just, tap it
honestly,
Or maybe he said to himself, I hate my family.
but honestly, the timeline
Yeah.
of retirement to come back
40 days.
speaks to that point.
was 40
that
days,
he
bro.
did not like that home life.
Nah, I think, like I said, I think he did it for her.
Of course.
I think she was like, all right, Tom, you promised me,
put
right?
the pressure
All right,
on him.
cool. I'm gonna do that. And then he was home like, yeah, training camp coming up soon.
And that's the thing.
When think about it though. All right, like people really have to like dial it back and think, right? You've been doing something for 20 fucking years straight,
Easy.
right? Your body gets used to it a certain time of year where it's ramp up time, right? You know you can still play, and you retire because of somebody else's wishes, not because you get the call. Because like I said on the show, right? Athletes get the call. You know when it's time. Kobe Bryant woke up one day and said, you know what? I don't think I want to do this anymore. He got the call. Shaq, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to keep playing. Got the call. Jordan got the call. He retired, didn't feel good, right? But stayed retired after the last time, right? His fire still burned until he was like 53. He still thought that he can play. Tom Brady's going to be the same way. At some point, he's going to get it like, all right, cool. I can't play anymore. It is what it is. But at this point, it's not there yet. Mm-hmm. So if you married this guy, if you married a football player, and you married the football player, because let's keep it real, Tom Brady's a jock. Mm-hmm. Like he may look like a supermodel or whatever it is, and got all these endorsement deals. He's a football player at the end of the day. So for him, that's all he knows. Mm-hmm. That's all he knows. So yeah, the kids may be 12 and 15. Well, he probably at home like, all right, man, like, what we gonna do? We gonna go to school today, or we doing summer classes? I'm dropping y'all off at the pool, and I'm sitting here and I'm watching film. I'm watching film at the house.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Sitting on the couch like,
yeah, twiddling his thumbs. Like he wants to keep playing because he knows he can still play. So why get mad? That's my whole thing. It's like I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. They probably had a rocky relationship for the past decade. Who knows? I'm just talking about what's on the face. Like if you're gonna get mad at somebody that played you're getting mad because they're playing the game. I don't think that's fair. That's just my opinion.
It's not.
That's just my opinion.
She don't understand habit forming,
Yeah,
lifestyle forming.
it's not
she doesn't
easy.
understand. You gotta, the same way you built that 20 years, you gotta come down
Right.
off of that. You can't
it's
just snap your finger and
Like
stop.
guys that did long prison sentences.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? They come home and it's like,
They gotta adjust.
You gotta.
Like,
some of them
and
be
some
like,
don't. Some never do.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, some never do.
It's the habit.
It's a habit.
What they call
the
that?
habit
Institutionalized?
Yes.
Like,
but even still with him, like, think about it. Like, most guys that retire, the next season, they're already on broadcasting. They're
Right.
still in the game, though. They're
and
just
mine,
on the
but
other
he
side
has
of
that
it.
lined up. But
Yeah,
he
for
ain't
sure.
ready for that
He's
yet.
not ready for that.
He ain't ready for it yet.
His body is not breaking down. I think all these other players you just
Right.
laid out.
Yeah, because whatever cell
Kobe
rejuvenation.
finger,
Right.
Shaq's this, their body wouldn't allow them to play. That's the call.
Right.
Like, yo, I can't run. I can't grip this ball no
Right.
more. So, damn, I'm not, pause.
Pause.
So I'm, but you get the point.
Yeah, no, I get you. That's facts. That's actually a good point.
Got it, and that's what's messing him up. That cell rejuvenation he got. That's
bro. The man eats fucking what's it called? Avocado ice cream.
Wait, hold up.
They got that?
Hold up.
Yeah, he makes it.
He got the Dragon Ball Z joint?
Son.
Avocado ice cream.
You see that movie, son?
Avocado spread.
There's a movie, son. Yeah, they showed his whole process, son. Who's in it? I mean, Paul Rudd was in it, I think, son. He cloned himself.
But yeah, I mean, listen, man. You know, I'm curious to see if the Bucs can be able to turn it around because they have a tough schedule, and it ain't gonna be easy.
They got Giants on the schedule?
Do they got Giants on the schedule? I don't think so.
I think so, no.
You already know schedule is tough for Giants on it. You know?
I mean, you know he can't beat the Giants.
You know that. I love Tom Brady.
Oh, man. Listen, in other news, Nathaniel Hackett is on a hot seat. Nathaniel Hackett, I think I can say this now. I think Nathaniel Hackett is one of the worst coaches I've ever seen.
Damn.
Like, he just started, and he's one of the worst coaches I've ever seen. He don't know what he's doing. He got the Denver Broncos with all that talent looking corny, looking terrible. So management, I think there's a rumor that came out that said that his job, I think he might be coaching for his job. Like if they lose the next game badly, he may end up getting the hook.
Next game?
Yeah, it's that bad. Like they're like, yo, bro, we hate you so much, we don't even want you to finish the season. Like,
because you can't hate Russ.
Why not? Everybody hates Russ.
You can't hate. Let's ride.
I was just about to say, let's ride.
Yo, you saw the one they had him on the plane, and it was like everybody minding their business, and then you see the guy like 3E. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Shit is so corny, man.
Russ is another topic. But yeah, I mean, listen, if they can be able to get that right and fire him and get somebody else in there that knows what they're doing, because like, you know, I always make fun of people in regards to like, okay, you want to hire the young white offensive coordinator that, you know, looks the part, and he was with Aaron Rodgers and all of these things. But the dude that's been in Kansas City, Eric Bieniemy, or my guy that's in Tampa Bay, what's his name? Byron Leftwich. Oh, those guys can't get jobs. Why? Because execs, GMs look at black candidates as, oh, they don't look the part.
It's sad.
I didn't know you had to look the part to be a head coach. I thought that you just needed to be a head coach. Right? That's the problem. That's the problem that the NFL has, is that they're so caught up in these type of coordinators that it doesn't matter if the guys suck. It doesn't matter if they're bad.
Look good on TV.
Yeah. Look good on TV. Look good for the brand. It's bullshit. So, I'm waiting for him to get fired because I'm just expecting that. What week we at? Week 8? Yeah, by week 10. By week 10, Nathaniel Hackett will be gone. And he'll be back in somebody's team next season as a coordinator, because that's the way it works. That when they get fired, they get jobs. When guys that look like me get fired, they're never seen again. So, you know.
Ooh, they play the JAGS too?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If they lose to the JAGS, he getting fired.
Yeah.
Jags fired though.
Huh?
Jags getting that juice going on, son.
I mean, but if you lose to the JAGS, that's bad.
No, by all means.
Yeah. Especially if you're the Broncos.
That's right.
They're right. Right? Okay. So, after the break, NFL picks.
Yo, this is Cigar Gents and Gals. I want to give a shout out to my boy Barry for All Even Podcast. Keep doing your thing, bro. Killing it.
Welcome back, y'all. So, as we announced last week, the All Even Podcast is partnered with MyBookie. You know, definitely a great achievement for the podcast. Claude, you weren't here. You know, you missed the celebration, of course, because you just are never around. But you know, you're here now, so you can be able to celebrate the MyBookie partnership, and you know, it's been great so far. So let's get to our read. You know, sports and you know sports and you pick winners all the time. So why not get paid for them at MyBookie? Don't laugh, Cass. MyBookie has the biggest online selection of odds and contests for all your sports betting needs anytime, anywhere. Bet on the NFL, NBA, or aim for a low-risk, high-reward jackpot with all the new MyBookie Money Bag. Money Bag is a one-of-a-kind opportunity to spin for crazy odds on props and futures. Place your bet, spin the wheel, and get ready to score epic odds on the best teams, athletes, and events. Sign up free today. Use promo code EVEN and claim a deposit match of any amount up to $1,000. Follow the link in the description of this video and you're on your way. Again, click the link in the description of this video and use the promo code EVEN to claim your bonus. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. So, NFL picks.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it. Cole, you got the NFL picks pulled up, man? Huh?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
You're not doing your job.
It's not my job.
Yeah, it is your job. I'm about to pull it up right now. Hold on.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Let's see who we got. All right. For the weekend, we have first game we got pulled up here. For the 1 p.m. game, we got Bears and Cowboys. Bears on the road. Cowboys are at home. Cowboys are -10. I actually like that bet. So if anybody wants to take that bet, I'd take that bet.
Where would they take that bet at?
Huh?
Where would they take that bet?
MyBookie.
There you go. I'm going boys.
Going Cowboys?
Buzz.
You like the spread?
I like boys. Pause.
Do you like the spread?
Hey, yo.
I don't spread. I don't spread, bro.
I'm just asking, do you like the 10-point spread?
No, I just like the Cowboys.
Okay,
defense.
so you're just betting the money line.
Yeah.
Cowboys even.
Yeah.
What you got, Cass?
You already know I'm gonna go on the other side of that.
Just be objective.
I'm picking the Bears.
I've picked the Giants on this show.
I'm picking the Bears.
That Bears.
Okay. Who you got, Jimmy? Yes, you see, that's my man right there.
I know. Come on, Jimmy, man.
Nicole?
There she is.
You see? Objective.
And watch when the Cowboys lose.
Objective.
Watch when the
But
Cowboys lose.
she's a Giants fan and she's
I know,
objective.
I
See?
know.
See what happens?
But watch.
That's what I like.
Yo, ooh,
See you?
I'm coming back next
Bias.
week. I'm coming back
Bias.
next week.
Pull up, bro.
Next one we got is Broncos and Jaguars. Broncos are on the road against the Jags. Jags are -2.5 at home. We talked about this game. If the Jags beat the Broncos, Nathaniel Hackett is going to have to clean out his desk. So I'm definitely rooting for the Jaguars in this game.
Unanimous?
I think it's unanimous. I don't know.
Is it
You gotta
unanimous?
check y'all. You gotta check Jimmy and Nicole.
Jimmy, what you got? You got Jaguars? What you got? Yeah, Nicole wants to see it burn too.
I want to see somebody burn, yo.
She wants to see it burn too.
The streets need a body.
Yeah.
I want that Monday morning text.
Facts.
Him fired.
Breaking news, him fired. Right? Next game we got Panthers and Falcons. Panthers on the road against the Falcons. Falcons are -4 at home. I like the Falcons. I think the Falcons have been playing pretty solid. Mariota hasn't been turning the ball over that much. The defense is actually coming around a little bit. Panthers are in disarray, but PJ Walker don't look bad.
He looks solid.
PJ Walker don't look bad, man.
You know what that means?
What?
Another quarterback swap.
Yeah.
That's where quarterbacks go to die.
Facts, but he's not gonna go to die. His career started.
Nah, he started there, so he has a chance.
Yeah, he got a chance.
He can walk over the dead body.
He can walk over
Right
Baker
up the dead chart. That's what I call it, the dead chart.
So you got Falcons. Or you got Panthers.
I'm going Dirty Birds.
Dirty Birds. I like that. I got the Falcons as well.
I'm going that way. I'm going
CASSO
Falcons.
got Falcons. Jimmy, who you got? Falcons. Nicole. So it's a clean sweep for the Falcons. Mm-hmm. All right.
Dirty
Watch
Birds.
the Panthers win.
Nope.
That's a jinx right there.
That's
Clean
all,
sweep.
Yeah, it's all
Nope,
even.
ain't gonna happen.
All even jinx.
So all even. Once we get an all even vote, it might go the other way. Next one we got is Lions and Dolphins. Dolphins at the road of the Lions. Dolphins are -3.5 on the road. Who do we have? Lions have Swift is coming back this week, so they're gonna have their star running back. But that defense is awful. That defense is awful. They're not gonna be able to stop anybody. Huh?
Ross St. Brown thing.
Ross St. Brown. I think he might be back as well.
If he's back, they're gonna win. If not, it's potato salad.
Yeah, but they can't stop anybody though. Well, their defense is
Just need a
treacherous.
shootout, baby.
Shootout? I got the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning this one.
I'm
I'm gonna go Lions.
I'm going Dolphins.
But this one, the -3.5, That's a trap bet right there. That's definitely a trap bet.
it
Stay
is.
away.
It is.
Stay away from this game. Stay away from this game. I'm telling you right now. But I'm picking the Dolphins for the money line. Who you got, Jimmy? You going Lions? Okay. Who you got, Nicole? Go Lions. All right. Who you got, Kyle? You said
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Going Dolphins.
Next game, we got Cardinals at Vikings. Cardinals are on the road against the Vikings. Vikings are -3.5 at home. That's
trap.
interesting. They're calling a close game here. The Vikings have been playing well. They're 5-1.
They have been.
Justin Jefferson is a beast. Kirk Cousins has looked like Kirk Cousins. I mean, this is what he does. Regular season Kirk Cousins, right? But the defense is solid. I love the coaching staff over there, what they're doing over there. But the Cardinals got that boy back. They got D-Hop back. And that right there is an X factor. D-Hop changes the dynamic of that offense. And they looked good last week. They looked good last week in his first game back. So, man, I think this game is going to be a shootout.
Of course.
I got the Cardinals. Yeah, I got the Cardinals.
That's impressive from
Yeah.
you. Coming from you.
I got the Cardinals.
I'm going.
You go ooh? You go with Vikings?
I'm going Vikings, man.
You taking that 3.5?
I'm taking everything.
Okay, what excuse me, what about you, Cass?
I'm gonna go Cardinals.
You going Cardinals?
I'm gonna go Cardinals.
What about you, Jimmy? Vikings, nice. Nicole? Cardinals. Interesting. Tell you, man, it's not an easy game to pick right here. That's a tough one. This is another trap game. Raiders and Saints. Raiders are on the road against the Saints. Raiders are -1.5 on the road. I like the Raiders.
I do too.
I like the Raiders, man. Like,
this
the
game?
Saints have too many injuries right now. Michael Thomas is out. Chris Olave is the only one there. Huh?
I think he's coming back this week.
Nah, they said I think he's out. They didn't say he's out. Kamara and Olave are the only weapons, and Taysom Hill. But who's going to be the quarterback this week? Have they made a decision? Is it Dalton? Is it Jameis? Like, who's the guy? So the fact that there's a lot of indecisiveness, or, you know, we don't know who's going to suit up. I got the Raiders, man. Raiders offense is solid. They looked good last week. Finally got off the schneid and got a win. So I think the Raiders make it 2 in a row this week.
They say Michael Thomas, Jarvis Landry both out.
Yeah.
As long as they got Taysom Hill, bro, that's what they need.
Taysom, listen, just because you got him in fantasy don't mean that he's an impact player.
Really, brother. 3 times.
Who you got?
I'm going Raiders, bro.
Raiders. What about you, Chloe? Raiders. Jimmy? Raiders. Nicole? Oh, we got another all-even bet?
All even,
That
baby.
all even? I like that. Next game we got is an interesting one. Patriots at Jets. Jets are at home, and New England is -2.5. That's interesting. They got the Jets at home, and they still picking the Patriots -2.5.
They going off that Belichick. They going off of Belichick, I think, with that spread.
Yeah.
I ain't buying it, bro. I'm going Jets.
You going Jets?
I'm going Jets for that game.
You believe in the Jets?
I believe in the Jets for this game.
They look solid, man. They look solid. But I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the one game where I can't support the Jets. You know why?
What's that?
My man Mac Daddy Jones is back. Mac Daddy Jones is back, quarterback for the Patriots. I gotta pick Mac Daddy Jones and the Pats. Give me Bella Rings, and Bella Rings is gonna be all over them Jets.
All right.
Yeah, I got the Patriots. Who you got, Chloe?
Come on. Statement game right here.
Oh yeah, he's a Jets fan. You know, he's not gonna pick against his team.
You don't mess around with the mess around.
But yo, y'all gonna get that get back though for the last time?
Nah. Y'all got smacked last time.
Yo, y'all got punched last time. Y'all trying to get that get back?
And
This ain't that, bro. We got Robinson
he
now.
He kept putting the foot on.
Yeah, he ain't stopped.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
This season's all gas, no brakes, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Who you got, Jimmy?
Don't forget your boarding pass.
Jets. Go.
We gonna see.
Oh, the Giants fan picks the New York team as well. Like that. So, am I the only person that picked the Patriots on this panel?
You love Belichick. Get out of here, man.
I do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Get out of.
I do. I do like Bella Rings. You know why? Because his philosophy lines up with my philosophy.
Bellerin.
You gotta cheat to win. You gotta cheat to win. Okay? Win at all costs. Next game we got is the Battle of Pennsylvania. We got Steelers and Eagles. Steelers on the road against the 6-0 Eagles. I ain't gonna lie to you. Eagles may run the table.
I think so.
Eagles got it, bro.
They may run the table. They
just picked up. Who they picked up just now?
They picked up what's his name, man? Pass rusher.
Pass rusher, right?
What's his name? It'll come to me.
Yeah.
Later, it'll come to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good pickup, man. And they're still hunting for more. So I think Eagles, but it's not gonna be the spread is -11.
That's
I think that's a lot. I think the Steelers make it a game, but it's not gonna be a blowout. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. So I got Eagles for the money line, but I'll take the Steelers for the spread.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
You go Eagles?
Same.
Eagles got it.
Same. I'm going Eagles.
They own
Jimmy?
Pennsylvania.
Eagles. Another all even bet. All right. Like that.
Scary.
Next one we have is going to be Texans and Titans. Titans are 4-2 on the road against the Texans. Tennessee is -2.5 on the road. Who you got?
That's a toss-up.
That is a toss-up.
Both teams have two dynamic running backs who I'm gonna love to watch. We got Damian Pierce against King Henry. So listen, I hope both of them run for 200 yards because they're both just great players to watch.
Yeah, if it's a ground and pound game, then
yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
That's the type of games I like.
It'd probably be the most interesting game of the week because nobody expects much from it.
Right.
I'm going for the upset.
Texans?
Go Texans.
Sure. Texans are hype
Texans.
at home.
At home.
Yep.
Stuck.
Yep. Look,
I'm going Titans.
McCarty and Cole do it.
Yeah.
I'm going Titans.
Titans. Why?
Just to be opposite of this guy.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm going Titans too.
Just to be opposite of this guy.
Who you got, Jimmy? Titans. Nicole. All right. Titans. You got to be the only different one. We was waiting on another all even bet, bro. Don't mess it up, man.
Ain't nothing even about this.
Don't mess it up, man. Next game we got is gonna be a snoozer. Commanders and Colts. Both teams are horrible. They're terrible to watch. Colts just benched Matt Ryan for
That's wild too.
for what's the backup name? What's the dude name?
Eisenberg. The guy he what's his name? Einhorn. What's his name?
Finkel and
Einhorn.
What is his name, man?
He's a quarterback. He went to Penn State.
Pull it up for me.
He went to Penn State, I think.
It wasn't Penn State, was it?
Sam something.
Sam Ellinger.
Ellinger.
Is it Ellinger?
Whatever.
I think it is Ellinger.
What's his team name? Tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the damn team name, Sean.
Colts.
Got it. Yeah. Eilinger. What the?
Ellinger. Sam Ellinger takes over for the Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan, he ain't gonna get that job back. I think this might be the last time we see Matt Ryan as a starter.
Matt Ryan, like 2 games ago, lit it up.
Right.
And now 1 game later, like, oh, he's not the guy.
He looks like dog crap.
Yo, it's Matty Ice, bro.
But they haven't been consistent all year, man. Yeah, if I have to, then we have to pick somebody got to win, right?
I'm gonna go Commanders.
Why?
My man's quarterbacking.
Who?
Too much.
That's
Heineke.
my man.
Heineke.
Too much disarray going on over there. Commanders are more stable right now.
Commanders are not stable. They got the worst owner in football.
More stable than the Colts.
That is fair. That is fair.
I'm gonna go with them.
That is fair. Okay, I'm with you. I think I'm going Commanders too.
Commanders, they're entertaining to watch because you don't expect nothing from them.
Nothing.
Exactly.
But when Heineke lights it up and lets it fly,
Heineke, love that dude.
Hennessy,
Gotta
whatever it
drink
is.
a Heineke while you watch that dude.
Shouts to my man Hennessy. You know what I mean?
And he got a do-rag on. He wear a do-rag
And he wears a do-rag.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely picking the Commanders then.
Who you got, Jimmy? Who you got, Nicole? Oh, goodness, Colts. Next game we have might be a good one, man. This is an NFC West matchup. We got the 49ers at Rams. Rams are at home, and it's an even spread.
Wow.
Interesting. All even. Like that. Who you got?
Man, Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy G solid. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Rams, man.
I do.
Exactly.
That's what I was going to.
The Rams gotta humble them down.
I like the Rams, man.
McCaffrey
But
gets some real
you know what it
defense
is, though?
players, so.
The 49ers play them tough every time out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Both defenses are solid. I don't think whatchamacallit is playing, though. I don't think Debo. I don't think Debo Samuel's
Debo's not
playing.
playing.
Debo's out. So if Debo's out, you got Christian McCaffrey by himself. George Kittle.
What you gonna do, brother?
Brandon Ayuk is gonna have to step up. So I definitely got Rams winning this game. Who you got, Jimmy? Rams.
Yeah, I was leaning that way too. Rams.
Claude, did you pick Rams?
Pick them first, bro.
Let's see who Nicole picks. Let's go, another all-even pick. Hey, I like that.
Spread.
And here, I'm sure CASSO gonna like this game, but
Oh, you know that. Come on.
Giants and Seahawks. Giants on the road against those Seahawks who are leading the NFC West right now.
Who their quarterback?
Yeah, man. Oh, yo, BJ man. Word.
His man.
That's true.
Started him in fantasy last week.
I just started him.
You didn't start him?
No, I started Dak.
Oh my god.
That's what I think about Gino. Oh, you got your team 4-3. Couldn't do that for the Jets.
Nah, he couldn't.
Couldn't do it for the Jets.
Couldn't.
So
Damn
because
sure ain't do nothing for the
of that, I ain't rooting for no Geno Smith. I got the Giants winning this game.
Right?
I got the Giants winning.
You ain't even gotta ask me.
No, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna
ask me what I'm going.
Who you got, Claude?
Come on. Seahawks, bro. Come on.
You going Seahawks? Who you got, Jimmy? Giants? Should I even ask?
Don't even ask.
Should I even ask her?
Don't even ask Nicole.
Should I even ask her?
No,
Yeah, she got the biggest smile on her face right now.
For me, bro.
Yeah? Who you got?
She's blushing.
Just like, huh?
She got the Giants. Now, all right. We got Packers and Bills. I think this game is gonna be It should have been a shootout, right? It should be one of the premier games.
been.
But the Packers have been a disaster all year. So Bills are at home. They have Bills -11.
Why?
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Thinking wrong.
-11. I think that's is that the biggest spread in Aaron Rodgers' career?
Yes,
Might be.
yes, it is.
That is crazy.
I'll take the Bills and the spread.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And the spread.
I'm with you.
That's a McDouble right there.
Yeah. Mary McCheese, McDouble.
I'm going Packers.
Why?
I'm going Packers.
I need explanation.
I have a good feeling.
Okay.
I think the young receivers that are over there are going to step up.
They haven't stepped up all this season.
Exactly. I feel like they're going to step up. This is week 8?
But we're talking about Buffalo here, bro.
This is Buffalo,
Talking
bro.
about what I'm talking. The front, if Aaron Rodgers can get space from that defensive front, he has a chance.
All right, but hold up. You heard what he tried to do? What he said to try to morale his team?
Oh yeah, he threw them under the bus and then ran over them with the bus.
I don't think
and
so.
then parked the bus and then stomped on them, got back in the car and then and then drove over them again.
Yo, his leadership style,
Awful.
bad. Son.
Awful.
Oh, so I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I got the Bills and the spread, just like Kai said.
And the spread, bro.
Yeah. What you got, Jimmy? Bills? Bills. Yeah. And for the Monday night game, this might actually be a decent game, but we'll see. Bengals and Browns. Browns are at home. Bengals on the road. Bengals had a beautiful game last week. Joe Burrow looked like the man last week. He had like 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. He was wilding.
He got no chase.
He got T. Higgins, baby.
Snoozer-palooza, bro.
You think it's gonna be a snoozer-palooza?
Yeah, that's it.
Going Bengals.
I'm going
Browns.
Browns.
I'm going Bengals.
I know Jimmy. I know where Jimmy's leaning already. He loves the fucking elf. All right, so he's going Browns. Who you got to go? Go Bengals. Okay, cool. So
Yes,
pretty
Nicole.
split. That's it for NFL picks. I think we should do pretty well this week, people.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna start doing tallies. We need to start like tallying it up.
Yeah.
So we'll see, keep score about who's.
Because I know my picks the last time I was
Last time you was here, your picks were shot.
Was shot, bro.
Yeah, I think
Don't listen to me, y'all.
if someone hits and they use our pick and they hit an all even Spread it, just gets the all even. We should get something.
Yeah,
like,
we should definitely get
We
something.
should get some bread.
We should definitely get something.
or get them like something off the dollar menu at McDonald's.
Facts.
Like,
Something.
some shit like that.
Something.
They can get a McDouble.
Yeah.
They still make that?
Whatever the deal of the day is. Gotta check the app.
They still make that? Yeah, check the app. You get an apple pie.
Apple pie.
You get the cheapest thing on the menu. You get an apple pie.
Put an all even sticker on it. Good job, bud.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's it for NFL picks, y'all. So after the break, I gotta talk about some NBA.
Let's do it. I've been
Sadly,
I've been
gotta talk about
waiting.
some NBA.
I've been waiting for
Sadly, some NBA.
He has changed the game, whether you like it or not. He's changed it. He's impacted the game in some fashion or form.
I'm gonna find a bar mitzvah for you to go to, and you gonna turn that motherfucker out.
Yeah, all the gals watching.
Crack
him if you got him. All the gals watching. Minus 6.
And I would like to formally welcome you to
Welcome
Welcome
the grid.
to the grid.
To the grid.
Welcome to the grid.
And welcome to the grid.
Welcome to the grid. Welcome back, y'all. So let's get into some NBA news. NBA season is underway. We got like 4 or 5 games under our belt now. I want to introduce a little segment to you guys.
What's up?
The segment is called Who's Worse? Who's worse? We have the Los Angeles Lakers, the Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers. What other team can I put in there? And the Orlando Magic. Who's worse?
Lakers.
Chloe, who you got?
Lakers.
Jimmy, who you got? Nicole, who you got? Lakers. Yeah, we got another all even.
All even.
But let me tell you something right now. All week, I've been trying to keep it together. I've been trying. Because what I've seen out of this team, I didn't think I could possibly see on a basketball court. I didn't think a team could shoot this bad as professionals. Like, I remember playing in rec tournaments with my friends. We're not athletes. We're not, big time basketball players. So you see the stat sheet, you're gonna see 35% from the field. Probably jack up 27% from 3 as a team. We ain't pros, right? But when the pros do it, how's it make sense?
Yo, didn't they say it's the worst 3-point percentage in history?
Through 4 games, the Lakers have the worst shooting percentage from behind the arc in NBA history. We're talking about 75 years
Yo, that's crazy.
of history. And they're the one. When Russ got here, CASSO, I told you. I told you that this was going to work. It wasn't going to work.
It's my guy,
Claude,
Russ, man.
I told you when he got here, this wasn't going to work.
Who fault is that, though?
Why should anybody be shocked?
Who fault is that, though?
It's everybody's fault. It's a lot of people's fault.
But why is he there?
It's Braun's fault. It's Jeannie Buss's fault for signing off on it. It's Rob Pelinka's fault for executing the trade.
Ain't Pelinka, he wasn't with it? He wasn't with it when they brought it up to him?
No, of course he was with it.
Oh, he was? Oh, okay.
He's one of those dudes like, listen, I got this deal, but if you want Russ, okay.
Oh, okay, he did it like that. Okay, got it.
Bro, because the thing is, Kuzma was ready to go. Kuzma was ready to go. Yeah, she's snoring. Yeah, she always snores, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Remix be snoring.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
She be snoring, bro. But Kuzma was on his way to Sacramento. He like he knew that was dead. The deal was done. And then he gets a call saying he's on his way to Washington. So it shocked everybody. You know what I'm saying? So what we seeing out of the Lakers right now, it's no surprise to anybody. No executives thought that this was gonna work. Nobody that actually had a basketball IQ thought this was gonna work. Nobody who actually had two fucking eyes would think that this was gonna work.
I thought it was gonna work.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Russ, man.
Of course you did, because you're a Russ fan. And I understand why. But Lakers are in trouble. There's no fixing it unless they trade Russ, unless they get some shooting. It's gonna be bad. Darvin Ham looks confused. Rob Pelinka needs to go. There's a whole bunch of shit needs to happen, right? Brooklyn Nets, though. What are you seeing out of the Brooklyn Nets that is the problem? Like, what's the problem for them?
I watched that game last night. It looked like they getting it together. You know, like I did like that how they got to overtime.
Kyrie balling.
But Ben Simmons, man. Yo, I saw him airball a layup. Yo, I was laughing for like 30 minutes straight, bro. 30 minutes straight, bro.
When I saw that, right, I was just like, how you 6'10" and airball a shot like that?
Yo.
Like, I've never seen a guy that has that much of a mental lapse.
It's crazy.
When it comes to basketball or anything in regards to what you're doing, right? Like, he literally is scared to shoot. Literally.
It's crazy.
Now, going forward, if you're a head coach, if you're Steve Nash, how do you get through to this kid? How do you support him when you need him to score a little bit? You need him to be productive, but when you get in stat lines like 6 points, 7 assists, 8 boards, I mean, and he's not playing the same way defensively that he played with the Sixers.
That's true.
So that's the thing, right? If you're getting the defensive side of it, if he's locking everybody up, passing, rebounding, you can deal with him not scoring. But if you're not scoring and your passing is all right, but your defense ain't there, what's your value to this team at this point? He doesn't look like himself.
It looked like I said, it looked like he's getting it together. He did get that steal.
Yeah.
To force that OT.
Right.
You know what I mean? To pass it to Durant during the dunk or whatever. You know, the team looked like they're trying to rally around this guy.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up, Kyrie? Shoot it, man.
Shoot it, man. But
shoot it.
I don't know, man. My issue though, my overall issue though, the bigger issue, is that you get paid millions of dollars
to just sit there and figure it out.
To just figure it out. You don't have to worry about it.
That's my dream, though. Like I low key want to be as trash as Ben Simmons, have that many people believe in me, and get so many chances and still get paid. Bro.
And mind you, getting paid $30+ million to be basic,
be bad, bro.
That's
to be just worse.
Cole, can you imagine
awesome.
working and you getting 9 figures to do what you do, and you terrible at your job, and everybody's like, "Oh, doing great, doing great. We're here to support you. You know, don't matter how bad your editing is, no matter how bad it comes out, you're gonna get it together, kid. You're gonna be good."
Basically, it's crazy.
What type of shit is that?
Don't you want to be that person? Don't you want to be that bad?
That's life. Yo, that's life.
Shit is awesome. I need to be
Yo, I can go home.
I want to go to
look at my paycheck and be like, yo,
fuck it.
Yeah, I don't need to go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning. I get there at 10.
It's already working, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's already working.
Like,
that's so crazy.
And then you get Kyrie talking about, you gotta send him positivity. Yeah. Give me more positivity.
Yeah, burn that fucking sage. Go ahead and burn that sage and see if it works.
Ain't
gonna help him. He ain't gonna burn that sage on his jump shot, see if it works. It ain't gonna help him. It ain't gonna help him at all. Other team that we talked about, the Sixers. Thoughts?
Honestly, I haven't even been following them. Bro.
I think the way it looks like to me, I think the Sixers are literally trying to get Doc Rivers fired. Because
I don't blame him.
there's no, like, there was a play I saw, and it made all the sense in the world. Joel Embiid is at the top of the key, and Joel Embiid disgustingly bounce passes the ball to James Harden. And what does James Harden do? Dribble, step back, shoot, right?
The typical Harden.
And Embiid is in the corner, pissed. So it's like, you get what you ask for. Anybody that sees James Harden play basketball, that doesn't look fun to play with.
Nah.
Like, it's just like Russ, right? If I played with James Harden, I'd want to swing on them. I'd fight because that don't look fun. I gotta wait for you to dribble for 10 seconds and figure it out, and then you gonna throw up some bullshit at the rim? Like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do you think what I think?
Are you going conspiracy?
Let's do it.
I mean,
Let's do it.
Is it that? But I
Let's
guess
see.
Whatever. Is your man just trying to get off the team?
You see?
I feel like he's trying to do it.
James Harden trying to go somewhere else now?
I've seen James Harden put up like 4 air balls.
He got that track.
Yo, is James Harden the AB of basketball?
He's trying to get out of here, bro.
AB.
Yo,
he's ready to chuck.
He's not fun to watch at all, man. His game,
He lost it. Bro.
but when did he ever have it?
Houston?
No, I don't think so.
Early Houston, right. Early
He found. See, the thing is with James
When
Harden,
he grew the beard out the first time.
Nah, he grew the beard out in OKC.
I think it's the same beard, bro.
It's the same beard.
It's the same beard.
Well, it was still new growth.
The same, but the thing with him is that he found a cheat code. He found the cheat code that worked for him. Dribble, flare my arms and get to the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, James Harden led the league in free throw attempts and shooting for like 5 years in a row because he figured out the cheat code, right? But the NBA said, I see what you're doing. We're going to change the rule. We're changing the rule. Since they did that, dog shit.
Trash.
Complete dog shit after that.
Facts. That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So, for me, if you're an organization, if you're a team and you're signing up for a James Harden partnership, you're not going to get to where you want to be. Philadelphia was close to getting over the hump. They lost Toronto with Kawhi Leonard and all that stuff. They were there. They were very close, but couldn't get over. Now you got James Harden. You ain't getting nowhere.
Done.
It's just like any team that got Russ, you know you ain't going nowhere. It ain't happening.
Like Lakers, right?
Yes, it ain't happening.
So, and y'all can't even like tank and get the first pick.
No, we can't, because guess what? The pick goes to the Pelicans.
Oh, that's what happens?
Yes.
I heard the talk.
If
like
we
they
are
was trying
bad,
they were trying to
because
tank.
it's a pick swap. So the Pelicans have the right to take our pick if it's higher.
Damn.
Right?
That sucks.
So even if we're bad, we ain't going to get that pick.
That sucks.
And the Pelicans will make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They making the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. What a win.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, man. Like, going back to my Lakers, I'm going to say this on my podcast. I think it's time for people to start looking at Anthony Davis for what he is. A lot of times in sports and entertainment, we do yo, man, got so much potential. Yo, he was fire. He was...
Yeah.
But we don't look at what's in front of us, right?
Right.
We don't look at the eroding skills of an artist. We don't look at the bad records that they putting out. We remember the hot shit that they putting out, right? That they put out, but we don't see all the bad that they're doing now. That's Anthony Davis at this point. All the good play that he had in New Orleans, the bubble championship that the Lakers won where he was the man, right? He reverted back to who he is. Injury prone, soft as shit, and not the guy. Like Claw, like always says, not the guy.
Definitely not the guy.
Right? We're literally 4 or 5 games into the season. Anthony Davis already has a back problem. He's already missed a game. He's already shooting 16% on jump shots. He can't shoot threes. He's not banging inside, right? Pause. Hey, yo. He's he doesn't want contact. They played the Nuggets and Jokic ate him alive.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, it's like, at what point do the Lakers look at him and say, you ain't it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't it. And if Braun is going to retire or leave and go play with Bronny, when Braun goes, you got to go too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I am good with it when LeBron leaves the Lakers that they blow everything up. Don't keep him. Don't keep him there, because keeping him there by himself is going to be a disaster. Complete disaster.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
God awful.
And then he got this afro. I don't know what the hell you like. Something wrong with AD. I don't know what it is with him. But he needed to get it together. He needed to come back with the unibrow or something and go with that thing again.
LA
you know what I'm saying?
Changes you, bro.
Huh?
LA changes you.
Yeah.
It does change you. It changes for the worst.
That's true too.
Change it for the worst.
Start going hiking and shit.
Start wearing backpacks and shit.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. So if we go to LA and I start wearing backpacks, that's a problem?
It's not all even, bro.
We gonna
it would be all even. Somebody's paying for it.
Not for me.
Somebody's paying for it. You know? Hey, what you got on? I got a pair of Balenciagas. Got those on.
Wouldn't be that.
I'll take Kanye's deal. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right? Somebody gotta do it. I'll do it.
Don't gotta be you.
Why can't it be me?
It's not you, bro.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine.
You don't even want to go biking, bro.
I don't want to join no fucking bike club. I got my bike right there. Well, I need to get on the bike and wear Speedos and some stupid ass helmet. Like, I hate those helmets too. Like, you see, like when they be riding, they got and the helmet be way out here. I don't want to look like that.
It's fire, bro.
A banana helmet. I don't want that shit.
You can tuck your dreads right in there, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
As long as they not wearing the Sydney hat from White Men Can't Jump.
They wearing those too. Wearing the biker shorts. I see these dudes from the hood wearing biker shorts. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
And they strap their foot in the pedals.
Yeah.
Real, bro. It's a good life.
Telling guy, hey, like your pedals, man. Where'd you get those from? Like, don't compliment me on my pedals, fam.
Ain't no roll with a man's pedals. So
you see?
Salute that.
Whatever. Listen. Biggest thing for the NBA right now. They want a hard cap.
Is the news?
Yep. This is the breaking news. NBA owners, Adam Silver, they want a hard cap. So what that means is that teams like Brooklyn, teams like the Golden State Warriors, teams like the Lakers, teams like the Clippers, all the big spenders that are way into the luxury tax, they want to stop that because I guess the other owners are like, hey, you know, why should Golden State be spending $1 billion to keep their roster together, and we don't have the resources to do that? So for me, it's like, this is why I can't stand the NBA at times. Because you have owners that cry foul for no reason. They cry that they don't have money. They cry that they don't have this and that. How about you draft better? How about you get better business deals so you can be able to expand the actual equity of the franchise outside of the actual team like everybody else does? When LeBron James was in Cleveland, he brought billions of dollars to the Cleveland area. So Cleveland was able to spend way more money in a small market, right? All of these owners are lazy. Most of them. They don't want to put in that work. So they want to go kibosh or go try to stop people like Joe Lacob and Jeannie Buss and Joe Tsai and all these other guys that are willing to spend the money to keep their team together. If I'm an owner and Joe Lacob is willing to spend $1 billion a year just to keep his roster together, that's his business. That's his money.
Right.
Why should he have to come back and there be a hard cap? For what? This ain't hockey. Hockey's strapped for cash. They can do that. NBA ain't.
Right.
NFL talk.
NFL has a hard cap, but that's the way they do it. You feel what I'm saying? And they make money hand over fist. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. And I had a little had a little conversation. Shout out to Bryson Carver, Carving It Up podcast on the grid as well. He was mad because he's like, oh, I think that teams should get rewarded for keeping their homegrown talent. Like, you shouldn't be penalized like how a team builds through free agency. And I said to him, that don't make no sense. It's the same money.
Yeah.
So just because you acquire a guy through free agency or you acquire a guy through the draft, at some point that player, if he's good, is eligible for a supermax.
Right.
At some point that player is going to be an all-star. At some point that his stock is going to go up. So why should you be incentivized just because you drafted him? Right. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
But it's people always personalize their strife. He's a Golden State fan. So, of course, he's going to be like, well, I don't think that's fair. It's not about fair. It's about what makes sense for the league. Mm-hmm. And for me, it doesn't make sense for the league to do that, to create a hard cap, because at the end of the day, you're going to stop dynasties from happening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You understand what I'm saying? Teams that want to keep their franchises together, they want to keep their roster together, you're preventing that from happening. So when teams get good, they may win a championship or two in 2 or 3, 4 years or whatever. Now they're going to have to make decisions of cutting guys because of a hard cap. Yeah. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's more bad than good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So for me, it's like, this is one of those things where, the owners are always trying, and I get it. The next CBA for the NBA is not going to be easy. We may have an extended lockout to the point where they might not be any basketball.
Wow.
Because the owners want control back. The players have had way much control in regards to the trade requests, the super maxes, all of these things where the players are just like, all right, well, I'm just not going to show up to camp. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play bad on the court and force you to trade me. Like, all of these things, they're trying to get their power back, and this is a way for them to do so. Mm-hmm. Because if the owners feel that they can be able to put in a hard cap, that means that now players can't dictate where they want to go. Mm-hmm. Because if there's 2 superstars already there, and you're getting close to that hard cap, and my salary is going to push you into that hard cap, can't make the deal, can you?
Squeeze them, right? It's going to be whack if they do that then, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's corny.
Yeah.
It's corny.
It's like NBA.
Right.
Yeah. Don't say the C word on this show, please. Please. Nicole, edit that out. blank that out. Nah, but I feel you, though. It makes sense. It's like, but it goes back to these owners, they're just lazy.
Yeah.
And they always want somebody to help them. Help me. What? Bro, you $1 billion owner. Figure it out.
Don't be an owner if you're complaining
Sell
about
a team.
money, right? Sell it.
Can't do that.
Oh, they can't do that.
Can't do that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they sell it. Too many blacks gonna come in.
That's what it is.
Because you heard who was trying to buy the Suns?
Obama, right? You got a group.
Could you imagine having those press conferences? Look, I'd like to say that we're very proud of Devin Booker. He's a great player.
We got Chris Paul.
We got Chris Paul.
And he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Great leader, great point guard. Fans.
No, we need that. No, I need Obama to get that, man. I need to hear that.
Fans of Phoenix.
And
American people deserve a winner in Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to do it for Charles Barkley.
He would say that too, bro.
Do it for Dan Marley. Thunder Dan, I remember him.
KJ. He wouldn't even say Kevin Johnson. He said KJ.
So I'm telling you, man, we need that. The fact that Solver's out there, get Obama in there. Get Obama in there. Who else needs to go on the team? Who would you love to see on an NBA team?
On an NBA team.
Doesn't matter who. It could be anybody from any walk of life. Who would you like to see on an NBA team?
Steve Novak.
Nah, that's
No, man.
I love him. He's a good guy.
A personality. You think about it. Who did you like to see on the team, Nicole? Anybody.
I don't know why. The first thing I thought was Adam Sandler.
That's not bad. I think Adam Sandler will be a good owner.
Yo, Adam Sandler could
Oh, you know who?
Who?
I don't even know why he came to my brain. Pause. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. I can see him owning Boston. And the Celtics. Yeah.
I can see Kanye on the team with the
Oh, come on.
I can see Ye on the
Come
team.
on. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. What about you, dude?
I mean, just for like, it would be funny.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I feel like it'd be hilarious if like Donald Trump.
Yo, that's a great one. That's a great one.
Donald Trump used to own the Generals in the USFL back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then USFL folded, and that was it. So that'd be interesting.
That would be dope.
That'd be interesting. You know who I would love to see on the team? Because I would love to hear him over the loudspeaker or the press conferences, just like Obama.
Who that?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh my God.
That would be great.
Morgan Freeman.
Samuel Jackson.
Yes. Yes.
And name the team the Jacksons.
Facts. I would hear Morgan Freeman say, for all those players that want to be on my team, you're wanted. You're wanted. Come here. Come here to play. Yeah, interesting dynamic in regards to what the NBA is trying to do. Did you hear this news about John Wall?
What are they talking about?
Shouts to John Wall. He's come back. He's come back from, devastating injuries, death in his family, lot of tragedy John Wall dealt with over the past few years, and he was contemplated suicide.
Really?
Yeah, it was that rough on him. So the fact that he's back playing, definitely big shouts to him. But he complained about the Houston Rockets sitting him last season and said that was mutually agreed to. He was like, that's bullshit. And these teams do that, right? They'll put out these statements, mutually agreed to, and they make the player sign an NDA or hush or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't say nothing about it. And it's really shitty for teams to be able to have that card to play, I think, where they can be able to just come to you and say, hey, we've decided that we're just not going to play you. You know what I mean?
Right,
so for him to regain his career now with the Clippers, although I don't like that, but it's good to see him playing because I really wish the Lakers would have traded for him instead of fucking Westbrook.
Trash.
Yeah, it bothers me, man. Like seeing Westbrook on my team bothers me. It really does. But yeah, shouts to John Wall and the Houston Rockets. They're doing good for themselves. They got the young team now, but it's just it was just really tough to see him sitting on that bench like that. You know what I mean? And knowing that you can play, that you can be able to contribute something. It's tough to just sit there. Like obviously you collecting bread, right?
Sure.
But you're an athlete. You're a competitor. You want to play.
You want to compete, right?
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter if you paying me $47 million. I want to play. Because
What you doing for?
At what point all that money I'm getting, I'm still not gonna be able to be productive. I gotta play in these rec leagues. Like I want to play in the NBA. Damn it. So shout out to John Wall. Coming up after the break, though, I am very curious about what you have to say about this topic.
Let's do it.
After the break. Welcome back, y'all. So the last time we talked about this conversation or this topic, Mr. CASSO here, he got a little heated.
Yeah.
He was very passionate about it.
Let's do it.
And I told him that he would be wrong, right? That when this situation played itself out, this particular individual would go back to where he wanted to go.
Never wrong, though.
And Mr. CASSO said, nah. That ain't gonna go down, man. It ain't gonna go down. You know what? I gotta say that she was right, man.
I told you I ain't never wrong.
Aaron Judge has just scorched earth with the Yankees. Now, this is a negotiation tactic. I don't know if you heard this, Claw. I don't know if you heard this. I haven't heard this. But Aaron Judge wiped his Twitter profile of all things Yankees.
Oh, that's the move. That's the move they do nowadays.
Step one.
That's what the young guys do
that's
nowadays,
what they do.
right? So there's rumors that the Dodgers are all in. There's rumors that the Giants will spare no expense to sign him. No expense. They said they will not be outbid.
Wow.
The Mets are a dark horse.
Hey.
Obviously, the Yankees are still there.
Yeah, all right.
But there's going to be a lot of teams that get into this race.
He goes to the Mets. That's the biggest FU ever.
I think he should. Listen, all you got to do to move the judges' chambers from the Bronx to the Queens, man. That's easy. That's easy.
Very easy.
You know what I'm saying?
What highway is that? Is that the Cross Bronx to goddamn?
Grand Central.
That's like when the guy that had double families, he would just move his stuff down the block. he just move his stuff down the block. Go to one family to the next.
Had a cousin like that.
Come to Queens.
Yeah, see?
Like, come to Queens, man. Like, you don't gotta step out the stadium and you in the hood.
And you get to
and on top of that, hold on, I do you one better. He ain't gotta live by that stupid ass rule no more where you can't grow facial hair.
Oh, you can't grow your facial hair. Like,
you can look like a caveman if you want to
and
in Queens.
You can get to the airport quicker, bro. Like,
Facts.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Good.
And who doesn't love the airplanes flying over the stadium, fam?
Part of the culture.
Yo, that's hard.
You hit a home run, airplane.
Got the apple. What does it? Hold on. First off, what do the Yankees have when you hit a home run?
Nothing.
The Bronx.
We got the apple, fam. We got the apple that comes up. It's popping in Queens. Nah, but seriously though, where do you think Aaron Judge goes?
Mets.
No, seriously.
Mets. All right, here we go. Obviously,
if you had to rank 3 teams.
Okay. He's a Bay Area kid, right?
Yes.
All right. So obviously the Giants is going to be on his mind.
Dodgers going to be on his mind. Padres.
Nah, I don't think Padres. I'd say, the Mets got to really do a great job with the pitch, man.
Yeah.
They could be 2. Mets could be 2 in that.
But what would be the pitch?
I don't know, bro.
And the thing is, are you willing to pay Aaron Judge 10 years, $500 million?
My man Cohen gonna pay that.
Are you, as a fan, are you comfortable with that?
Ain't no cap, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Cohen want to spend the bread, spend the bread.
Spend that money. You gonna spend it, you gonna spend it right.
Okay.
I got no problem, bro.
So you think that the Giants or the Mets have the best chance?
I think Mets are 2.
What about you, Chloe?
Mets would be 2.
I would definitely say that. If he's from where he's from.
Yeah, it's the hometown
it's
thing.
The hometown thing. But if not, if you really want to stick it to. But here's my thing, yo. When you
I don't think he wants to stick it to the Yankees.
You sure about that?
I don't think so.
My thing is,
I think it's all business.
Since when have you seen the Yankees not be able to sign their guy back?
They've done it several times.
I don't know.
They did it. They did it
Hal, bro.
They did it to Robinson. Since Hal Steinbrenner has taken over, this is not the George Steinbrenner led the Yankees where George used to have the blank check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
George used to stop at no expense to get whoever he wanted.
You kept Jeter. You keep your guy, bro. He's the guy over there.
He is the guy. He's the next. He will be the next captain.
They messed up with the arbitration. I feel that arbitration over that little couple $2 million. Not give him the 21. Why y'all beefing over $2 million?
Because it's Brian Cashman.
Then he gonna get burned for it.
Wait,
Yankees not even a thought.
You think he's coming back to the Bronx?
I think he's in New York either way.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah. I like that whole. Yeah. Listen, nothing would make me happier than to see that breaking news tick at the bottom. Aaron Judge signs with the Mets. Yo, could you think about Aaron Judge
and
Pete Alonso
Pete?
Woo!
Gosh.
And you got Lindo.
And then we got Lindo.
And you got
and then we got my man in the bullpen.
Don't forget my man Marte.
Oh yeah, Marte. You can't forget about Marte. And shouts to Buck. Shouts to Buck winning Coach of the Year.
Shouts
you know
to
what I mean?
Buck,
Manager of the Year. Buck.
Sure.
Love Buck. But man, if we get judged.
Yo.
Son, can you imagine?
Like when you just said that you don't think he's that petty, bro. Just because he don't speak and he does the...
He's a good guy.
He's a good...
But it's business.
It's a good guy because he got no facial hair.
Business
Can't trust a guy without facial hair.
Business wise,
Wild card,
bro, all of the moves that the Yankees have done to Judge, the shortchanging, I don't care how good I am, I'm going to want to be a little petty with them. I'm going to go across town. If I'm Judge, I'm going across town to stick it to them.
I'm going to Queens.
Yeah, because you take things personal.
I'm
man.
a good guy, though.
Nah, so if you gonna go to the Mets after being listen, they would burn everything of you.
You short me $2 million for what? And you trying to sign me? And you fighting me in arbitration?
But if they short him $2 million, he get $500. Then what's the difference?
Every step I've seen with this whole thing screams he wants to stick it to them.
Brian Cashman. See, the thing is with Brian Cashman is that he's always been a harsh negotiator. Derek Jeter went through it. Robinson Cano, he decided not to sign Robinson Cano. You know, a lot of guys. Didi Gregorius didn't get signed. There's a lot of guys that have felt Brian Cashman's wrath in regards to negotiations.
And Jeter hate Cashman.
They're good. They're good now. But when it happened,
at
the time, Jeter was not a fan of Cashman because Jeter looked at it like how you're looking at it. Like it's like, all right, listen, it's a personal thing. I'm Derek Jeter. Like you don't do this to me. This is supposed to be an easy negotiation and that's it. But it didn't end up that way. So I'm curious to see what happens with Aaron Judge, man. I think he bet on himself. And man, did he bet on himself.
Man, did he win.
Right? Man, did he win. So, we're going to see what happens. But some Mets questions before we move on. DeGrom. As Met fans in this room, it's a touchy subject. However, the question I have to ask you guys is the question that every Mets fan and the Mets front office needs to ask themselves. And if you can answer it cleanly, you know exactly where you're going. How much is too much for DeGrom?
Damn.
That's the question. That is the number $1 million question. How much is too much for DeGrom? We saw as good as Max was. We gave Max the $43 million a year, right? Max was not available when we needed him.
Yep.
Right? If we go ahead and give DeGrom 4 or 5 more million over that 43, or he pushes into the 50s, we've seen that even he breaks down.
Yeah.
Right? So, how much is too much for DeGrom? We love him. And that's the part that hurts, right? Because
that's a tough one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If DeGrom wants 50, you gotta let him walk. You gotta let him walk.
Is it more the bread or the time?
I think it's the bread for him. I think because of what Scherzer got.
Yeah.
That short deal with the high annual. I think he wants the same thing. Maybe looking for a 3 or 4 year deal worth probably, what Claw said, maybe around $45 to $48 million a year. But for the Mets, they may have to sweeten the pot to keep him, right? Or maybe he'll be one of those guys to say, hey, listen, got this offer here. Can you match it, right? But again, how much is too much for DeGrom?
But what's ain't I been hearing talk like he doesn't really want to be here type of thing? Like
it's all business negotiation. We don't know. Like we've heard rumors that he would sign with the Braves. We've heard rumors of this and that.
Oh, if it's like that, then yeah, that's
we'll
business.
see.
That's
like it's all negotiation tactics. Your agent team is gonna throw out things out there to to make the urgency be there, right? Oh, he's gonna sign with the Braves. Oh,
makes sense.
My thing is, how much is too much for you?
I even thought the Scherzer joke was a lot, bro, at the time. But I'm like, yo, we got Scherzer.
Scherzer broke the bank. If he asks for 50,
gotta give it to him, son.
Claw says give it to him.
Drop it off.
I'm kind of leaning Claw way, but damn, man, like, he be breaking down, bro.
Right.
He's not reliable. Him or Max, they not reliable body-wise. Hey, what were you gonna do without him? That's the thing. Just gonna have Max. Gonna have what's homie name? Third dude, forgot his name.
You got Max. You're gonna have
had a good season too, homie.
Oh, you're talking about my man Bassett.
Bassett.
Got,
I was thinking
got Matt Bassett. Carrasco might not come back. Walker, he needs to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's an overhaul. They're gonna have to overhaul this entire thing, but you know.
And ain't Diaz coming up too?
Diaz, a free agent. He's looking for $100 million. Oh my God. Brandon Nimmo. There's rumors that he may get 5 years, $120 million from the Rockies. They want to give him that. So there's a lot of question marks and there's a lot of money that we're gonna have to spend to keep this team together this year. Yeah, so but my thing is, listen.
Drop that bag off.
I love the DEGROM. I just think that you pay him $50 million and the way he's been breaking down over the last few years, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money that you can be able to put back into the team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we'll see what happens, man. I hope that he signs, but if him signing is going to handcuff us from making other moves, then I don't want it.
That's the thing.
Right? If he's going to sign and then everything else we still get, I'm okay with, right? Like I said, Cohen, if you're listening, you see how the Padres are treating Tatis. Call him. Hey, it's steroids. Hey, we hate him. We hate him. You know what I mean? Say it publicly. We don't condone steroids here. We hate it. Any individual that is using PEDs, we don't like it. And then go back to your office and call him. Because Fernando Tatis in New York, in Queens, ooh, man.
With Judge
and Lindor, all of them. Bring all of them.
Drop the bag off.
Last topic before Dummy of the Week. Serena Williams says that she's not retired.
It's the same thing like Brady with this habit forming lifestyle.
Right.
It's the same idea.
Do you honestly think that she would come back?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like she takes a year off and comes back? Maybe less?
She married, right?
Yes. To some awkward looking dude.
Yo, it's a hard thing to stop something.
Let go of the game.
Yo, bro. people pass away, bro. Like, you know what? People work their jobs to 65. If you don't got a hobby or something, after people tend to die under 10 years after that. You know what I mean? It's true. It's really a thing.
Because like people get so wrapped up in their careers that they don't live.
Right.
But I mean, sports is different, right? Like sports is like a different type of situation, but it's the passion. It's that fire.
That day to day.
Yeah.
It's the
you
purpose,
go into practice.
You live for a purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
It's your purpose. Yeah. Like that's what she was put on this planet to do, is play tennis. You know what I'm saying? Bad motherfucker right there, man. Like she's the best.
Yo, one of my homies like in the city one day and just saw her jogging. And like
freak,
bro, like an Amazon woman, like
crazy,
just a gazelle.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even imagine that.
Bro, she's so tall and so brolic.
Yeah,
and you just look at her like
she's huge.
Like it's the thing of beauty, bro. Like,
and that's the thing. It's like, and that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm her husband, right, and you know she decides that she wants to hang it up or take some time off or whatever, I'm like, listen, play as long as you want to play. Like we gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter, she loves watching mommy play. I love watching you play. I love going to the damn games, the damn matches. Like, I don't want to stop that. Don't nobody care about me being the retired husband of Serena Williams. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get the pass. You know what I'm saying? Now when you playing, I get the pass. So it's like, for me, it's like, yo, listen, live your passion as long as you can do it, bro. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, nobody has the right to tell you when it's time to go.
So.
Seriously. Just Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. But it would be nice to see her back. It would be nice to see her back, man.
You're gonna see her.
Yeah.
You're gonna see her.
I don't want to see Venus. She trash. But Serena, she nah. Shouts to Venus. Like, Venus was the dope one before. Remember?
Early on,
like
right.
Venus was the one that was pushing everything, and then everybody was like, "Oh, that one over there. Who's she? It's like, who's that brolic one over there that keeps knocking the balls at 100 miles an hour? That one. Yeah. So shouts to Serena. I hope you come back at some point, because man, does she kick ass. You know what I'm saying? She be whooping them little girls ass. Be on the court. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to a tennis match, bro. I gotta go.
Fire.
I hear that gym is crazy. Like you hearing that? You really appreciate them because you see the speed of the ball. Like you can really appreciate the sport.
The side to side motion that they have, the speed, the reflex time, and all that.
Football players could never, son.
Never, son. Never. Well, now we are here, everybody. Last segment of the show. The greatest segment on the planet, Dummy of the Week.
Dummy, yeah.
We pick it every week. Go around the room. Ask. CASSO, who you got?
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons for Dummy of the Week. Why?
That layup, man.
That layup?
That layup alone.
Yo, people miss layups all the time, though.
Not like that. Even though your man Russ at the bottom of the backboard. But yo, that air ball joint.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bad. Laugh for 30 minutes, bro. Straight.
Chloe, who you got?
James Harden.
Why James Harden?
Because he's trying to do it again.
And
we're on to you, bro.
We're on to you. The jig is up.
Figured it out, bro.
Jimmy, who you got?
I have to pick the easy answer. Go with Kanye.
He's going Kanye. Listen, it's low hanging fruit. I get it. I get it.
And that's a record.
Yeah.
He's got like 4 weeks in a row.
Facts.
Hot, Dummy of the Week.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Nicole, you got?
I'm going with Giselle again.
Oh, okay.
She be throwing shots at Giselle. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know that shows that Nicole's a rider, so yo, live your purpose, fam. Go do what
live your purpose. Nicole, she go marry some actor or some sports guy. She be like, just do your thing. I'm good. As long as my check is on time. You do what you want. Yeah. All of those are good picks, especially that Giselle one. Yeah. The fact that Tom Brady had to file divorce and it's official now, I feel bad for Tom Brady. Crazy. Yeah, Tom Brady. Listen. Now hold on. Quick question though. Does she have to pay him alimony?
I think I heard something about that. Like they like I don't want to say an even split. I think they just
what is even split? She make more bread than him.
I think they keep their
Oh, they sign prenups?
I don't know, but I heard what I heard was they keep their stuff.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what I heard.
I would Kevin Federline the hell out of her. I'd be like, listen, I'm taking the kids and you gonna have to pay me. Give me my money. All of it. All that money you make, you talk about you want to be a model, you coming back, that means you're going to make another $400 million. So I want it. Half. Half. If I can't play football no more, I want half.
Kids ain't cheap.
Facts. I need at least $1 million a month for both kids. $1 million a month.
A month is crazy.
$1 million a month.
Imagine that shit.
She can afford it.
Who asked for? Somebody asked for that Dr. Dre joint, right?
Damn,
yeah.
Nicole.
Nah, she wilded out.
Let me get $1 million.
And how much she got? $6? She got $6 after that? Judge was like, oh, you want $1 million? $6. Hey, give us $6. All right. May I have the drum roll, please? And the winner for Dummy of the Week, Russell Wilson.
That's a good one.
Russell Wilson is because I don't know if you guys heard, but Russell Wilson is really bad at football nowadays. Just looks terrible. Can't throw the ball. It's a fake teammate. Like, people see right through him, right? He has ex-teammates throwing shots at him, talking about they can't get in touch with him and they got to go through representatives and shit like that. But that's not the reason why he's the Dummy of the Week. The reason why he's the Dummy of the Week is because Russell Wilson decided on a plane to be able to do high knees and thinks that that's going to be able to stop cramping and all this other nonsense. How many people you've ever seen do this?
I never heard it.
You've never heard it, right?
Working out on a plane, bro.
I've listen.
Unless
Celebrities.
you fly what's in it? You got to fly Emirates, and that's
Right.
where they have the nice.
Because that plane big as shit, right?
That plane is nice. It's like a luxury apartment.
But even those people, even the sultans, even the people that's on there, they not doing that.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna make yourself look like an idiot. Like, could you imagine being on that plane, right? You were part of the Denver Broncos and you chilling, you trying to, maybe you watching some film, you trying to break down some plays, and all of a sudden you see this idiot high stepping across, like, next to you, and you be like, what are you doing? I'm just trying to keep in shape. Is he on drugs?
You got to tell me, bro.
No, seriously, I have to ask a question.
I mean,
because
look, altitude sickness is a thing, though.
Certain behaviors, right? You really would have, like, when you're at the job and you start to act differently, right? Maybe you're starting to talk to a couple of people and they hear you crack a joke that they never heard you crack before, right? And they be like, is CASSO on drugs? Is Barry on drugs? We have to test him. What's wrong with him? Because he looks like he's unstable.
Altitude sickness, bro.
That
altitude sickness
could be.
That picture is crazy though. You just chilling, and he just coming up
high stepping.
Yo, that's a wild picture.
Like some dudes in the band, you know, when they be high stepping in the band. What you doing? He's an idiot.
And they said he was doing that joint for hours.
Hours. The entire plane ride. But you know what's even more fucked up though? The fact that nobody said nothing to him.
That's kind of true.
Everybody's just looking at him like this.
That mean
with their phone out too.
that mean that he be wilding like that more than that wasn't the first time.
Listen, I want y'all. I'm giving y'all some homework. I want y'all to go on TikTok, and I want you to go look for Russell Wilson's TikTok. If you want to see some cringe-worthy fucking content, go on his TikTok. He is the corniest dude on planet Earth.
One thing I will say though, when he did Pete Carroll impersonation, that shit was spot on though.
I mean, yeah, it was funny.
Good. Pete Carroll.
But yo, there's something wrong with him, man.
Yeah.
There's something wrong. I don't know. Sierra
I was about to go there. Do you think Sierra got something to do with this?
I don't know, son. Maybe she locking off the thing, but maybe he,
I don't know.
Maybe she,
There's something weird with him.
Something going on.
Maybe
with
she
him,
learned something from Future.
Maybe.
Ooh.
If you're Metro doing something, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. For me, it's just like I don't know, man. We're seeing the public erosion of Russell Wilson. We really are.
I feel like we're seeing erosion of a lot of great quarterbacks.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Rodgers, shitter.
Yeah.
Brady, shitter.
But they old though.
Still though.
They old.
Russ, shitter.
The transition is happening.
Somebody else is just like shit in the bed. Oh well.
Matt Ryan,
shitter.
Dak Prescott,
Traga. So
why you gotta bring up Prescott?
I got
you know what I'm saying? Like Carson Wentz, Traga. Like
Carson Wentz always been garbage. But listen, Russell Wilson, I'm here for you. I don't know what's going on with you. Frankly, I don't really care. It's entertaining for me. You are, to your teammates, what I'm hearing that they're not big fans of Russell Wilson in Denver right now. You are a loser in that camp, but you're a winner for Dummy of the Week. That's all for this show. CASSO, appreciate you coming through. Claw, you know, anytime you show up, it's always nice.
Yo,
I don't know when it's gonna happen again, but you know,
It's
we'll
like
see.
the weather.
Yeah.
Show been a want.
Jimmy, the super intern. It's always a pleasure. Nicole, on the ones and twos, the silent assassin is what I call her. Shouts out to MyBookie again. MyBookie. You know, we got some good games coming up this week, so place your bets, sign up, use promo code EVEN, win some money, because I said so. So until next week, stay safe, stay cool. Peace. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at All Even Podcast. Listen to the show on Amazon Music, Spotify, and wherever you find your podcasts available. And check out my YouTube channel, All Even Podcast. And don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button.
My son is the champ, so get over it.